June 16th. Trump is at the G7 summit right now. He's making a lot of statements and he's running off at the mouth because he's in the presence of other leaders and he wants to come out as alpha. So he's making a lot of statements that are not good. They're going to be difficult to stand behind. So hang on, kind of need to know what's going on in the timeline. So he's over there talking, and this is what he's saying. I told Israel that I do not like its attack on Beirut. I'm not satisfied with the way Israel has handled Lebanon and Hezbollah. It should have dealt with this much more quickly. Netanyahu is to be more responsible with respect to Lebanon. That's got a tone to it. He goes on to say if it wasn't for USA, Israel would not exist right now. Every smart person in Israel knows that. But now here's where you get into statements made that are not going to be liked and accepted well. He said, I suggested to Israel to let Syria take care of Hezbollah because, honest with you, I think they do a better job. Al Shara, Syrian president, which, by the way, is a jihadist, has been very good for me. He's protected everything that I've asked for. If Israel can't do the job without killing everyone else, he'll do the job. Syria will do the job. Oh, my God. This is literally Iran 2.0, like mini Iran. You know how in Austin Powers you got the big bald guy and then you got the mini me. Look, here's mini me. And it's the fact that he's actually using this person and place in particular. And guess what else lives in Syria? Damascus. Well, a lot of people just say Damascus, but it's not just Damascus that's going to be destroyed. It's a third of Syria. So now you're bringing them in. He's going to get involved. This is definitely not going to go over with Netanyahu. Make no mistake. Of all people, this is the last person he would want. I can't. And not only is he talking, and also he's talking about Iran, talking about this leadership, how he'd be honored to meet them, how they're much more level headed. And then he talks about Netanyahu, says he's what was it, a effing, I ain't going to say it obviously, but effing, I don't know, whatever he said. The tides are turning, and you got to understand, they call Trump the Messiah over there. Some of them, not all of them, some of them do. They made awards for peace that didn't even exist yet, just to give him that. Billboards of his face everywhere. And he's doing this. Ooh. Oh, man. And then on top of everything, Hezbollah fired from Lebanon into northern Israel. It was intercepted and some fell in open space. And now we're waiting to see if well, they did strike in Lebanon. We're waiting to see how. Listen, this whole time period till Friday is everything's going to crumble. This peace deal cannot go forward because Trump promised things he does not have. He does not have control of to promise, like the IDF pulling completely out of Lebanon. It will never happen. Netanyahu will never do that, and he cannot promise that they will. And then Iran said, after, because they know this, they're like, okay, big boy, you're giving us everything we wanted. Our frozen assets are unsealed. You're paying reparations, $300 billion. And go check tape. J.D. Vance literally confirmed this on morning television. $300 billion they're going to have access to for reconstruction and rebuilding. They get to be in control of the Strait with Oman and even charge tolls. They get to possess enriched uranium, a low amount of enriched uranium. They get the IDF, but here's where the IDF and Israel will pull out of Lebanon. Oh, and all the U.S. troops have to leave the region. And Lebanon's like, Iran's like, this is our dream deal. Yes, we'll take it, but we know you can't. We know you can't deliver. So here's the deal. We want our frozen assets and unreversible stuff. And we're not going to sign this thing until Friday because we want to see this week if you can deliver on these things, which he cannot. It's going to crumble. This is more than likely your false peace, your peace and security, and then sudden destruction. More than likely you're looking at it. And then you add in this. This is like a soap opera of all soap operas. Anyway, it's June 16th. Everything's alleged.